Today in this video we are going to study about heterotrophic mode of nutrition. This comes as the last part of the first chapter of class 7 science, nutrition in plants. If the plants are having chlorophyll, they are able to make their own food. Such plants are called autotrophs. If the plants are not having chlorophyll in their body, how do they prepare their food? They will be depending on some other plants for their food, and the process is known as heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Let's study about some of the plants which show heterotrophic mode of nutrition and different styles or different methods of heterotrophic mode of nutrition. There are a few. We will be studying about saprophytes, parasites, symbiotic relationship and insectivorous plants. First we study about parasitic plants. Parasites. You are familiar with the word parasite, isn't it? There are some parasitic organisms in your body. Don't you know that? There are black lice in your hair. There may be some worms in the stomach of some human beings. And all these things are deriving nutrients from our blood and making us weak. Same thing is done by this parasitic plants also. You might have seen cuscuta plant climbing on another host plant, yellow colored thread-like structures climbing on some other host plant. So it will be climbing on another plant which is known as host plant, and from that host plant it is deriving all the nutrients. Finally it leads to the death of that host plant. So cuscuta, the parasitic plant, is acting as a guest, and the tree on which it climbs is known as the host. It derives nutrition from the host and it lives on that host. Next sort of nutrition is, as we see in insectivorous plants. Insectivorous plants, the word itself indicates that the plants are related with insects. Yes, those plants which eat insects, those plants which trap insects and digest them are known as insectivorous plants. We can see a lot of plants like Venus flytrap, pitcher plant, sundew plant, all are showing this sort of nutrition also. Such plants will be having particular structure. In the case of pitcher plant, you can see a picture-like structure. That picture-like structure is actually a modification of its leaf. It will be having an opening. There will be a lid-like structure. As soon as the insect enters that pitcher, the lid closes. Inside the pitcher, some hairy-like structures will be there. The insect will be trapped inside this hairy-like structure, and from there digestive juices will be secreted. And this digestive juices will digest the insect and the nutrients will be absorbed by the body of the plant. That's the way they work. In this picture you can see the first one is a pitcher plant, the second one is sundew plant, and the third one is Venus flytrap. And another mode of nutrition that we are going to discuss in detail is saprophytes. Saprophytes are those plants which live on dead and decaying matter and derive nutrients from that. Have you seen mushrooms? Of course. Do you like to have mushrooms? Yes, I do. And you might have seen black molds on the breads. When you keep the bread for a long time on open space in hot and humid weather, you can see some thread-like structures growing on that. They are actually fungus. So all these, and you can see the fungus in pickles, leather bags, or your clothes in rainy season. So they are actually saprophytic mode of nutrition they are showing. They will be living on dead and decaying matter, and they will be secreting some digestive juices. And that digestive juices will make a solution. And from that solution they will derive the nutrients. So they are not able to derive the nutrients in solid form. They have to take it in the form of a solution. In order to make that into solution form, they will be secreting digestive juices. Okay. This mode of nutrition, in which organism take in nutrients in solution form from dead and decaying matter, is called saprophytic mode of nutrition. See, you can see the picture of bread mold and mushroom also. Both are familiar to you. Another sort of heterotrophic mode of nutrition is symbiotic relationships. It's actually a mutual relationship between two species. It's a mutual beneficial relationship, symbiotic. Some organisms live together and share shelter and nutrients. This is called symbiotic relationship. You see, you can see fungus may be living on the roots of the plants. The fungus will be giving some sort of nutrients to the plants, whereas the tree will be giving a space for it to live. Most important example is lichens. Lichens is a combination of algae and fungus, and they live together by exchanging their components. That is, fungus cannot prepare their own food, but whereas algae can prepare their own food since it contains chlorophyll. This chlorophyll enables it to produce its own food by photosynthesis, and it shares its food to the fungus. At the same time, fungus gives its shelter back to the algae. So this is a wonderful kind of relationship. See, you can see this is the picture of lichens. All these pictures are familiar to you, nothing new, because we can see all these things, all these kind of pictures during rainy season. Some small plants, greeny plants will be growing on another plants and all. So this is actually lichens. Hope you understood this video. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you really like this video, please like, share and subscribe. And I need your comment. I need your valuable comments. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.